So, so let's see what is GlideRecord. So, what is a GlideRecord? So, like previously, like we have written some of the script, we have used directly objects of client side and in server side. Like we in client side we have some of glide form API which we have used directly use to access our form fields, and in server side we have used current or previous object to fetch the value of fields in current form, right? but
Mm-hmm.
but what is a glide record? So glide record is used for database operations. Generally, if suppose we have to query any table, suppose in this screen we have they are using incident table and some description they are setting. Okay, so how is this happening? Because there might be some case when you are in some other form from suppose you are in service request form and you have to create incident using some condition execution. So you can create it using our business rule, and there you can write a glide record and you can query the incident table and you can create an incident using service request form. This can be done from any of the form. You can see any of the table in the system wherever the requirement comes, right? So you can
Mm-hmm.
query any table in ServiceNow to get the data of that table. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
it is used for database operation instead of writing SQL queries. So this glide record will work just like a SQL queries, but in ServiceNow we will use it as a glide record, but it will be executing on backend as an SQL queries. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see it will contains records or fields and it will execute on server side. Yeah, so one of the most important thing like glide record is is used to be it is better to use glide record in server side mostly, because it is server side is script which has to be executed, but lot of people uses glide record in client side also. It works there, but it is not recommended to use glide record in client side as part of a best practice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
so you can see here the incident, they are querying an incident table and they are doing a add query short description is equal to cassette player. So
Mm-hmm.
if they have written a condition, now they are using a while loop. In while loop, they might get like multiple records. Those short description is cassette player. So suppose there are two incident where we have two cassette player incident. You can see those incident are there, which is
Mm-hmm.
returning to incident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what they are doing after returning this incident, they are setting a description. What is this? The 1970s. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
this from here it will send the incident and those incident description will set and it will update in the database. Okay. So this description of these two incident based on short description will be updated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I will show you how you can create a glide record and what are the steps and what are the things you have to perform while you create a glide record for any table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Suppose you can see there are some steps. You can create a glide record query. So first step is there, like you can create a glide record object for the table of interest. So table of interest means you can glide record to any table in ServiceNow. Okay, whether it is incident, problem, change, anyone, ABC, XYZ, any table you can query. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then second step is building the query condition. So you
Mm-hmm.
can query condition means like suppose you have to write some condition. Okay, if suppose you have glide record the incident table, now you are adding a condition. Like I want only those incident which are having P1, priority one for that incident. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will add the condition. Okay, we want to retrieve the incident. Those are P1.
Mm-hmm.
So we will write a condition. So we will build the query condition there.
Mm-hmm.
And that third step will be executing the query. So we have to write a tag to execute the query.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will process return records with the script logic. So
Mm-hmm.
just like here, if you see, first step they are querying here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second step, they are doing a condition. They have written a condition here. You can see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Third step is query. They are doing a query for this table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And fourth step is they are executing the script, whatever we want to execute. Okay. As per the requirements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all four steps are added in this script. One, two, three, and four.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the steps which were written. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now we will know about each step, like what each step will do if we will create a glide record. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can see we have generated a object for a glide record. So
Mm-hmm.
general syntax is where my object new glide record table name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now they have generated my object new glide record. They have selected a table change request for an example.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Change
Now
request is a record, right?
no, it is a table change request, change management.
Okay, okay.
So this is a table in ServiceNow, just like incident problem. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And now what this glide record is doing, you can see some SQL query is running here. Select star from change request.
Mm-hmm.
This one word means this thing on backend of ServiceNow.
Yeah.
This just glide record, this one word is select star from change request.
Mm-hmm.
So it is very simplified in ServiceNow to use a SQL query. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the syntax. This is the example how you will utilize in your table. All right.
Yep.
Now let's move to our step two where we will write some conditions, query conditions. So now step two is build the query condition. Now in previous step we have created an object where my object new glide record change request. Right. We have seen it in our first step. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, second step, we will add some conditions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will just take this object dot add query category equal to hardware and priority equal to priority not equal to one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So how query will generate? Select star from change request where category
Condition.
equal to hardware and priority equal to one, not equal to one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it will return all those incident which category is hardware and priority is not equal to 1. So we will fetch all those change requests. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and now this is just working like a where clause. Where clause means we are building some conditions. All right.
Yep.
So these are the step two where we are generating a query condition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now third step will be our query execution. So query execution is like we will take my object and dot query. So writing this line will query that particular table with this condition for this
Mm-hmm.
table. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is queried in database. Suppose this is our database and we have written my object dot query.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now suppose they have written two records using these conditions.
Yep.
So whatever we are getting any value, so that is the glide record object, whatever value we are getting. Okay. Now in step 4, what we will do, we will process our script logic. If suppose we have added the condition and now we have got the change request. Now based on requirement, we can write our script logic. Okay. So script logic, generally you can use while, you can use if. Okay, you can use these all logics. All
Yep.
right. So if you use while, so what while will do? It will check each record. If suppose it has written 4 records, okay, so it will execute 4 times. Okay.
Yep.
And if you are using if, then you will get only 1 record. Like first record will be returned and you will be utilizing this first record for your script execution. Okay.
Yep.
And has next, there is has next as well, which will return the record and check if there are more records in that object, glide record object. Okay.
Yep.
So these 3 things you can use when we are processing our return record using glide record. Okay. Now we have kept all the steps together. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Right. Here we are creating a glide record object. Here we are adding a query condition. Here we are executing our query. And here we are writing our scripting logic. Okay. Scripting logic in the sense, suppose there would be some requirement from client or project, right? So that script logic you can apply here. Okay. So these are all steps uh, for executing our glide record. Okay.
Yep.
Now we will see how we can add or condition. So previously, like we have added the query and like we have just added 2 conditions. So that will work in and condition, these 2 query. Okay. My object dot add query, field name, operator, value. If these 2 lines are written, then it will check in and condition. Okay. Suppose we have some of the requirement where we need to use or condition. Like we have to take category hardware and or priority not equal to 1. So what you have to do, you have to create the object of that query and then you can add the or condition on same
Okay.
object
Okay.
and then you can query the record. Okay.
Yep.
And you can execute or condition this way as well. How it is written below. My object dot add query category equal to hardware
Add
dot
or yeah.
add or condition priority not equal to 1. All right.
Yep.
So this way you can run the run or condition as well in glide record. All right.
Yep.
Next we have get method. So this get method is generally used for querying a single record. All right. If suppose we have to return only particular record, like we are working to execute a script for a single record, then you can use this get method. So what this get method will do, it will fetch the single record. It will provide you the single record. Okay. So suppose they are getting the sys ID of particular record,
Yep.
right? Here they are getting the sys ID, right? Using get method. So here they are not doing any query, right? They are directly getting the sys ID, right?
Yep.
So here we didn't use add query, right? We directly use my object dot get current dot parent incident. Okay. Unique value, that means sys ID of the record. All right.
Yep.
So this way you can use get method. And now we have an encoded query. So
Mm-hmm.
how encoded query is generated? So you might have known we have our list. Whenever we open any list layout of any record, suppose we have opened incident list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have added multiple conditions there, like it
Mm-hmm.
is it is not P1, it is active. From there you can copy the query directly, and you can use the method GlideRecord object dot add encoded query, and under you can define that complete query. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to write or check anything. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will show you how this encoded query works. An example. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move. Yeah. So this is one of the good thing. I think this is not used that much as well, but this was also the thing. I just want you to know. That's it. This is not used generally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what is glide record secure? So glide record secure is just like a glide record. But difference is like it will function as a glide record, and this extra thing it happens. It enforces ACLs to be executed with this glide record. So that's why it is called glide record secure. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It will execute and check ACL as well for that particular table.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. That's it. Rest, everything is same. Everything, query condition, everything is same. Just you will use glide record secure instead of glide record. That's it. All right.
Yep.
So this will not be used any time. Okay. I have also not used any time in any project. Glide record
Mm-hmm.
secure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just want you to know that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So any questions here?
No. Good.
I will show you how we can generate this glide record.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we have only these three or four methods, or do we have many?
Methods like,
Like this add encode query get method,
yeah,
add
these
or
these are
condition.
only, yeah, three, four things. Yes. For
Mm.
doing any query. That's it.
Mm.
Not much thing you have to remember here.
Yeah.
And there is one good thing. While you will write any code in ServiceNow, you will get the suggestions, what all you
Yeah.
can utilize,
Yeah.
right?
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, so you can utilize most of them, but generally what is used, I have shown you the same thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rest, there are many things you can use, right?
Okay.
You have
Okay.
already seen there are a lot of things which you can utilize.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's move. I will show you this in background script. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me open incident list as well. So I will show you what is happening. Suppose I will pick in progress ones. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So we will start, create one of the object, inc object, new glide record. So we will use the braces here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Incident. So this is our object creation. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we have created an object. Okay. And now what we will do? We will add a condition, right?
Yep. Dot
Dot
add query.
add query.
Spelling.
Okay. Now
Mm.
here what I will do, I
Condition.
will add how much condition should I add? Open this open incident. Yeah. Active true and state is
In
suppose I
progress.
will take in progress. Yes.
Yeah.
So these two condition I will check.
Mm,
Okay.
mm, mm.
Let me check what is the value of in progress.
I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, something would be there. So I have to check. 2.
2. Or they don't start with 0, 1, 2, 3 like that in
No, they
service.
start. There would be 0, 1, 2.
Okay.
But these are coming from task table, right?
Mm.
So here also I could have find it is 2.
Mm.
And now we will check active is true.
Mm.
Okay. So two conditions we will apply here.
Yep.
Okay. Let me copy this object first. 2 times. Okay.
Active equal to true.
Here we will check. We just have to write this thing. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Active is true and
State is 1.
it is
1.
1. Okay. So now this is the condition which is added.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
Now I will do the what I will do next.
Execute.
Yeah, query the table. Okay.
Mm.
Now what I will do, I will use while loop here.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Dot next. And now we will use gs.info just for displaying the message. Okay.
Yep. Mm.
So what I will display here, incident object dot number.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Now see how many we have 23. Okay.
Mm.
Now let me display the count as well.
Count.
Get row count. That is method direct. What we have got? 16.
16. How come we have 23?
Yeah, wait. Let me check.
Maybe those are duplicates.
No,
Something.
I have checked the correct wrong state. See?
State is 2. 2.
Yeah. So now I will run. It will return 23.
Yep.
Okay, with all the incident number.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
You can see all the incident displayed here. 23.
Mm.
So this way you can execute your glide record.
Mm.
Okay, now I will show you how encoded query works. Okay,
Yep.
it works same way. Nothing we have to do much. We just have to add encoded query. We will remove above query. Okay, this
Mm-hmm.
will use encoded query. Now I will show how encoded query works. So this is the filter which we have applied. Okay,
Yep.
we can right click here and copy the query. Okay,
Mm.
and now you will see how this will generate. See,
Yep.
in single line you have generated the encoded query.
Mm.
Okay, now you will run the script. You will get same result,
Yep.
right? So
Mm.
this is good, right?
Yeah.
And you have to
Instead of
remember,
taking the condition
yeah,
manually, we just copy the query from directly from the.
yeah. So not all the time this works. Sometime you have to write separately. Okay, this will not work all the time. Okay, that's why I showed you both the methods. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so it is easy, right?
Yeah.
You can fetch the record from server side using a glide record,
Mm-hmm.
right? So uh, it is easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, so this is just only four thing you have to remember. Execution, you can do anything.
Mm.
You can write anything here. You can execute anything inside this while loop or if
Yep.
loop, if you are applying a single record loop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So, so it is interesting for you right now.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. So I think that's all about glide record. So I think this session was good for you.
Yep.
Okay. So try to practice it. It is not that difficult. You can just, for checking whether you're doing correct or not, you can just verify this way, how I have done right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this you can execute in server side. Why I haven't executed? Because uh, I didn't write any business rule. You can apply this in any business rule. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the next session, like we have a script include, there I will show you how you can use these values. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, so this is all about glide record. So if you
Mm-hmm.
have any question, you can ask.
I think good. So far, so good. But for the methods, we need to check for the documentation. But
Yeah,
what are the
like
frequently we use for the glide record?
see, will show you. I will not create it, but I will show you how it will happen. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let me try to generate some dummy. Now here you will get to know.
Incident. Why it's giving here? Okay.
Now, okay. Now if you see here, is add query, you don't have to write manually. You will get it. Like suppose INCOBJ. I will
Mm.
do just dot. You will get all the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get display name, get row count, which I have used here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You will get all those method. And it will show by name. Only you will understand for what we are using it.
Yep.
Right?
Mm.
Same way you can utilize it here as well. Whatever you want to do. OBJ dot state, you can check any field also using dot poking. Get row
Mm.
count, get table name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this way you can use it. You don't have to remember also. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I was telling. It will be easy. You will see all, everything you can utilize here.
Mm-hmm.
And description is written here. If you see, can create, can delete, can read, write. Okay. Get row
Yep.
count, delete multiple, delete record, display name, display value. Okay.
Yep.
This way you can retrieve anything as part
Mm-hmm.
of particular field.
Mm.
Have you
Yeah.
got it? How you
Yeah.
can use those methods. You don't have to remember actually,
Yeah.
as
Yep.
simple.
Yeah.
And you will not use this more frequently. More frequently, which you will use, I already showed you.
Row count.
People, what people will do, they will execute something inside this while loop. They will write if condition, and they will calculate something based on the requirement.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are clear now?
Yeah.
And from here, you can just debug your code as well. Okay, you can check the syntax from here.
Yep.
If something is wrong, it will show you the error just like
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
See, missing semicolon.
Yeah.
If I will miss something here, it will show an error, unexpected token. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you will, it is very easy in ServiceNow to write a script. All right. So I think that is all about GlideRecord.
Okay. For today.
Yeah, that's all for today.
Can I start?